Shawn and David Baye here from MuscularDevelopment.com at the conclusion of the women's portion of prejudging here at the 52nd Mr. Olympia in Las Vegas. David, we had a lot of bodies on that stage. This is by far the biggest Olympia competition in history.
Yeah, we had 4 divisions here today. We had our fitness, our bikini, figure, and women's physique represented. Biggest bikini class that we've ever seen of 42. Women's physique was big as well. So like you said, a lot of bodies across the stage, a lot of familiar faces and some new faces. So it was an interesting morning of prejudging.
Let's get to what we saw in terms of our predictions. We're not judges, but this is what we saw. I know in the bikini, crazy in terms of the quality.
Yeah, no, the bikini, you know, we talk about it all the time. You got 42 competitors. How is this stuff judged? It's not easy. We're just going to say that. It's difficult to judge. You have a lot of girls. They all look really good as far as distinguishable, you know, physique attributes. Not to disrespect any of the girls, but a lot of them look very similar in their structures. So it's a hard job for the judges.
What did the judges do in terms of the call-outs?
Well, our first call-out, we had a couple of familiar faces with Ashley Kaltwasser, your reigning Miss Olympia.
Is she going to win?
No, she's not going to win. If we look at our first call-out, we had Courtney King, Janet Leog, India Paulino, Jennifer Ronziti, and Angelica Textera and Ashley Kaltwasser. Angelica and Jennifer new to that top scene. The other girls, we've seen them there before. The big news.
Are they going to beat Ashley?
Well, it looks like Courtney King and India Paulino. You're like putting me on the spot. It looks like Courtney King and India Paulino are in your 1 and 2 spots.
Our people on our site always want to know, what is it with India Paulino? Is she that good?
I don't favor her physique. The judges seem to a lot. She's a small girl. She's got nice structure. She's not quite as curvy as some of the other girls. So a lot of the guys on the boards and a lot of the guys in general like a little bit more of the wellness look, a little bit softer. India doesn't quite fit that mold, but she's a good competitor. If I have to pick somebody for the win, I'm going with Courtney King. She just turned 23, a young competitor coming off a big win in Phoenix last week. She looks really good.
I'm going to want to cut you off. We've got a lot to cover. So when we got to the women's physique, which we just saw, that was interesting because Juliana Monacarni, she set the bar, beat out the defending champion a couple years ago in Dana Lynn Bailey. What does it look like here?
I think Juliana's going to get her 3rd win here.
Wow.
It's close. You know, we saw Kira Newman slipped a little bit, 2nd place last year. We saw her slip at the Arnold. A pre-show favorite, Autumn Swenson, who won the Arnold in Columbus in March, not the conditioning that we've seen her with before. Right now, I think it's a 1 and 2 race between Juliana and Danny Reardon. I don't think it's a lock for Juliana, though. Danny Reardon is at her all-time best. Conditioning is good. Her aesthetics, her structure, presentation is on point. Heather Grace was at her all-time best. She looks to be in 3rd place by the way the call-outs went. But I think it's going to come down to tonight between That's
the short version for David Baye. We got to move it along. Now we get to the figure. Latoria Watts, defending champion. That rivalry with Nicole Wilkins-Lee, is it going to match up again?
No, it looks like Nicole Wilkins is outside of the top 2. After everything was said and done, they had a 4 call-out, or a 4-girl call-out near the end with Latoria and Sid Gillen in the middle, and then Candace Lewis and Nicole Wilkins on the outside. So still a very good finishing for Nicole Wilkins. I don't think she's going to walk away with another title. And again, I don't even think we're going to see her in a runner-up spot.
What would be the argument for Latoria to win? What is making her so good?
Structure. I mean, Latoria works very hard. Nothing, no disrespect there, but genetically, she is as gifted as any figure competitor we've ever seen. Maybe any figure competitor you're ever going to see, period. Latoria is your winner.
All right, we got coming up behind us the women's amateur bikini competition, the Flex Model Search. Did we miss anybody on this?
We missed fitness.
Women's fitness. I missed that. Go ahead.
Missed fitness. So the fitness call-out, first call-out, not many surprises. Tangi Johnson, Bethany Wagner, Oksana Gershina, Reggiane DeSilve. Haven't seen her in a first call out in the physique round at a show like this that I can recall. If I'm going with a winner of this physique round, I'm going with Bethany. Not the biggest girl, but a really small waist, good sweep on her quads, nice back.
We do know that it's a 2-part show, the physique, and then we got the fitness. At the end of the day, the fitness dominates over the physique. Who's the winner tonight?
You know, Oksana. We all know Oksana. You know, like I said, she's in top 4 in this physique round. 66%, 2/3 of the judging. 2/3 of the judging is tonight. I talked to her last night at the meet and greet. She's busting out her Michael Jackson routine. It's pretty much said and done for Oksana.
All right, we got the men's 212 classic bodybuilding still to come, along with the open. Right now, we're going to head across the street in a couple of short hours for the men's open prejudging, along with the 212. Anything else we're missing? Finals for bikini.
Finals for bikini and figure tonight.
All right, lots going on here at MuscularDevelopment.com. Stay tuned to the website. We've got all the action play-by-play coming right here with David Baye and Shawn from Las Vegas and the Mr. Olympia weekend.